Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going? I'm going to try something new on my channel. The idea popped into my head the other day and I thought it was a pretty banging idea, so I'm going to test it out. Hopefully it works out as well as I'm hoping it will. I've no idea what to call it yet, so for argument's sake, I'm just going to call it something like the Randomiser or something like that for now. At least until I can come up with a much cooler, catchier name. But yeah, for now, the Randomiser will have to do. The idea is pretty simple. If you've ever owned Xbox Game Pass or you currently own Xbox Game Pass, you'll know that you have a huge selection of games that you can play. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, as you can see at the top here, there's 471 games at this precise moment on Xbox Game Pass or PC Game Pass. But yeah, the idea is pretty simple. All we do is we're going to open up a randomizer between 1 and 471, obviously. And then we're going to let it generate a number. And then whatever number it lands on, we'll find that game and we'll play that game. I thought it'd be a great idea to like try out some new games that we otherwise wouldn't possibly try. Because, like, for example, we look right here. I don't know, this one here. I don't even know how you pronounce that. But for example, if it lands on, say, that one, we'll download that one, give it a try. I'll play the game for like an hour or so, test it. If I like it, then I'll continue to carry on playing it until I finish the game. If I don't like it, hey, no harm done. We tried it. We gave it a fair shot. We gave it an hour or two. And then we can just move on to the next one, I guess. But yeah, that's the idea. There are certain exceptions to the rule, obviously. Some games like these, for example, the Battlefield games, I won't, if it lands on them, I'll just re-randomize it. Because I play a lot of Battlefield in my spare time, and at the end of the day, there's not really much in the way of like things I could do on Battlefield. Like, I suppose I could play, like, for these ones, they've got a story at least, I guess. I could do the story. For Battlefield 2042, there's not really much I could do other than play a couple of online games. But if you want to see that, then I'll do it. But I'm not the worst at Battlefield, but I'm not the best. I'm not certainly like, oh my god, you're so amazing, you must spaff on my face. I'm not that good. But I think I've got a KD of about 2 point something or other, which, as I said, is not like, oh my god, come on my face because you're amazing, but it's not like, oh my god, get off the game, you're terrible. So I don't know whether you want to see that or not. What else is there? There's other selections, for instance, Command and Conquer here. I'm not going to play that if it lands on that because I've already done and already doing a playthrough on that. Same for, say, Evil West. I've already done a playthrough on that. Same as what's the other one? Lies of P, that's on here somewhere as well. I'm not going to play that if it lands on that because I'm already doing it. Same as State of Decay as well, that's on here. I've already done a playthrough of that. So I won't be playing games, I'll just re-randomize if it lands on those. And another one is games like FIFA, Football Manager. I won't be playing them either. They're not my sort of games. No offense to them, to anybody if they are. Obviously, your type of games, just they're not for me, and I get bored very easily, which won't really make a very fun like thing to watch. So I'm not going to be playing those. But apart from a few odd exceptions, that still leaves about 460 games that we can play. So let's bring up a randomizer. As you can see, I've already got 1 to 471. 281 was just the test to see how it worked. Let's get a random number. 445, which is right down the bottom. So let's go right to the bottom first. It's 445. That means we got to go up like 26, is it? So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They go in groups of 9. So, and then we got the 3 years. So we got about 26. That's 9, 18, 27. That's 30 altogether. So say that's 30. Now we got to go back 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to play Wartales, right? Wartales. Wartales is an open-world RPG in which you lead a group of mercenaries in search of wealth across a massive medieval universe. Explore the world, recruit companions, collect bounties, and unravel the secrets of tombs of the ancients. That sounds pretty good, to be fair with you. I don't know, it's one of those games that I wouldn't have looked at any other way. So I'm going to install the game and I'll bring you back when I'm ready to fire it up. So as you can see, we have Wartales installed and loaded up here. I had a bit of trouble getting it to work with my Streamlabs because it wouldn't capture the game properly. But I think I got it all working now, so if something does go off, I do apologise for that. Let's go to the options real quick and show you. Haven't changed anything on here. Graphics wise, I changed it to 120 FPS. Don't know if that's going to make any difference. Got VSync enabled, everything's on high. And everything else is correct. Audio I haven't changed. So, let's start a new game. Choose your destiny. Your companions are apprentice friends looking in for an adventure. Oh, I see. These gives us different things. Apprentice friends looking we start with plus 30 influence, but we get minus 5 raw materials. And we'll start with a swordsman, a ranger, a brute, and an archer. Seems pretty all-rounded. Men escorting merchants who lost their employer. We get plus 150 money, minus 2 medicine. We get swordsman, a spearman, a warrior, and a brute. That seems all like up close and personal. Deserter fleeing an abusive captain. We get plus 10 raw materials, but we get plus 50 suspicion. We've got a swordsman, an archer, a warrior, and a ranger. I don't know what any of these like things are. Judging by other games, I'm guessing a swordsman and a warrior is sort of the same thing. Maybe one slightly harder. An archer is obviously an archer, and a ranger is probably like assassin of some kind. Young farmers looking for a better life. You get plus 10 bread, minus 2 happiness. Brute, spearman, and an archer. And bandits looking to escape the guard. We got 2 braised chicken and 6 cloth, but they're both stolen items. We've got a brute, a ranger, and an archer. Yeah, bandit. So yeah, a ranger definitely seems like an assassin thing. I want to go with apprentice friends looking for an adventure though, so it seems all-rounded. You get an assassin, an archer, a swordsman, and a brute. I don't know what the difference between a brute and a swordsman is, but your companions are used to long walks, reduces the speed it takes at which the troops' fatigue stacks by 10%. Cunning fighters, experience gained in combat, influence gained after battle, show incredible resilience, we get more health. Excellent at slap game, increased by 10%. Our quick learners, experience gained for each profession increased. I'm going to go with cunning fighters. We get more battle experience. If they had a flaw, it would be... Now, these are the debuffs. Do we have to have a debuff? A somewhat meek appearance. Decreased carry capacity by 1. I don't know how bad that's going to be. Eternal dissatisfaction. Reduces the troops' happiness by 1 during each rest. That doesn't seem like a great idea. An uncommon bout of bad luck. Critical hit reduced by 3%. A very hard time getting it. Danger during rest increased by 10%. Serious lack of self-confidence. Willpower reduced by 1. So I think a difficult, very hard time getting it, and a bout of bad luck seem to be like 2 of choice. I don't know how rest danger works, because I say I've never played this before. An uncommon bit of bad luck minus critical hit reduced by 3%. Seems like the least it. I'm gonna go with a very hard time getting up though. Exploration mode. Adaptive exploration. The difficulty of all regions adapts dynamically to your group's size and your unit's power. The game will always offer a challenge suited to your troop. Or region locked exploration. Each region of the world has set difficulty for you to start. You will have to expand and improve your troops before you can explore more dangerous areas and fight more powerful enemies. I'm gonna go with locked. Combat difficulty. Novice, you want easier combat experience. Tactical battles and the possibility of losing companions do not scare you. That seems the one to choose. One mistake and you're dead. Nope. You're ready to walk straight into hell. Experienced, I suppose, could still offer a bit of a challenge. Management difficulty is tailored to be flexible and unintrusive. You will need to manage your companions' hunger, fatigue, and wages daily. Okay. Surviving saves money, but will be painful and yeah. And then save mode. Only one save per game, but you can go back any time to certain checkpoints like the last village you visited at the beginning of battle, etc. And save at any time. One save, one chance. You cannot go back, and any game is irreversible. This is the most difficult and demanding game. Why would anyone pick that? I'm going to go with free save at any time. Well, we get to customize our characters here. So we got a ranger, which he's got a knife. So as I said, it's probably an assassin. A brute is a two-handed person. Swordsman, obviously typical swordsman. And then an archer. So I'm going to go with probably 2 men, 2 female. Well, we get to customize our pony too. Sweet. So this is obviously the point where we customize our characters. Give me 5 minutes and I'll bring you back once I've customized them all. Alright, so characters are customized. I gave myself 2 men, 2 women. Changed their color of their clothing to sort of look like green. I suppose green could be our color. I made Jess over here. There isn't very much in the way of customization options. So I named this one Jess. She's a woman, obviously. Her hair looks like this. She's got a stab and a wrath. You can change well, I can change this one. This is wrath. But you can change it to first aid if you want, so she heals. Your runs or wrath. You got choice of traits here. I gave her a nimble. Again, I don't know what sort of things he's playing. Normally, when it comes to an assassin-y sort of thing, dexterity is where they do their damage and that. So I gave her a nimble, which gives her an increase by 5%. But you do get stuff like critical hit, brawny, which gives you more HP, strong for strength, nimble. Then you got hard working, more experience, movement speed, reduced wages, thick-skinned, or carry capacity. You can give them 2 if you want to, but when you give them 2, you then have to give them a negative one, and the glutton will eat more a day. Again, without playing this before, I don't know how important food and wages is. And you got less experience, less health, less carry capacity, less willpower, or must drink. So, which is why I only gave him 1 until I get a bit more knowledge about the game, I guess. So that's my assassin. Made someone called Lucy. Is a archer. She's got a first aid. I didn't realize she had more here. Gains deafness. Range of the next attack is doubled. That seems like a useful one. Yeah, I'm going to give her that one instead, actually. And then I gave her quick, so her movement speed is increased. Again, normally when it comes to games like this, dexterity is what you need for your damage and that, but again, without knowing, I don't know, so I just gave her some movement speed. Then I made myself as the big brutey two-handed swinger. We'll have a strong beard game. Gave him the strong one, so his strength is increased, because I'm assuming that's what he's all about. Didn't give him a second one, obviously. Starting weapon, or you can choose a starting weapon. Yeah, let's give him a two-handed. Deals 4 damage to all units in the area. Damage is increased by 50% against armors that still have armor. And then we got taunt forces the target to engage and inflict weakening to them for 1 round. Oh, we got wrath. Well, we got healing. Gonna give him taunt. And then I made someone soap. It's a Call of Duty reference if you know anything about it. We can change his starting weapon so he can be a two-handed sword wielder or sword and shield. I think a sword and shield would be a nice pass. I'm going to have Wrath. I'm going to give him this one though. So he's got first aid. Heals a dying ally for 10% of their max health. Removes all stacks of potions. Poison, bleeding, and burning. Maybe he's better with taunt, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, and then I made Keith. No idea why I named him Keith, but I named him Keith. But I chose him to look like that. He's got the rush attack, so I'm assuming our pony can attack. I gave him more health and more strength. But obviously I needed to give him a weakness, so I gave him glutton. So he eats a bit more a day, but he's the only one. But yeah, for pony appearance as well, you've got quite a lot of options. I went with that one. So let's start. With a big axe man. Somebody's got a bear there, and somebody's got a wolf. Your companions are off in search of adventure. After a few days of quietly travelling alone, their only feat was not getting lost, and they have reached their destination. Here surely awaits a novel and an exciting quest that would stir up the uneventful lives of bored apprentices. Adventure awaits at the end of the road for those who make it there alive, that is. Here we are. What's this? Some plants. This is quite cool, actually. Not what I expected in the slightest, but I quite like it. Looks like we've got a fight. Level 1 Hoodlum and Poacher. Let's fight. We got 5 happiness. Combat. When your turn comes, play any unit you haven't used yet in the rain. You can find out which enemy will then come into play. Prepare your strategy. That's me. That's Poacher. That's Soap. That's Jess. Where's the other one? Where's Lucy? Oh, there she is. How do we do this now? Okay. Is that the only space you can place a companion here before the battle? Oh, right, I see. This is where we place them when they start. I get you. Ah, right, okay. Right, we'll move you over there then. You'll find there. So how do we start the battle? Number of enemies 2, number of allied units. Retreat. No, we don't want to retreat. End Jess's turn. No. Move. Ah, okay. So if you got to go there, then haven't you? Shoot him. This is a little bit fucking complicated, but gain deafness. Hide back behind the rock. We have like a certain sort of AP radius, I guess so. Kind of like wasteland. You got to move him so far. Let's move him there then, and then we'll beat him over the head. Get out. Engage. You are performing a melee attack on a free enemy. You can engage them. You engage them. An engaged unit can only attack their engaged opponent and has a higher chance of taking critical damage. Take advantage of this with your other unit. An engaged unit is exposing their back. Attack from behind to get the bonus. Is he not dead? Why is he not dead? That is really cool. Let's end my turn. Oh, he's getting a go now. He pushed me back. Bastard. Right, let's move him to there. He's going to get a go next, so... Just gang up on him to... Surrounded and engage enemy units with 2 allies to get a bonus. Oh, that's brutal. Galvanization. What's that all about? That was brutal. A new round is starting. Jess is up again. I'm going to move you first. No, I'm going to use you first. Beat that fool. And we'll end your go. Can you hit that fool? Yeah, you can. Oh, right in the head. Took him out, mate. That's savage. Gains. We gained 45 experience points, 10 influence. Probably useless remains, then again. Human remain. Currency commonly used around the world. And we got a damaged dagger, level 1. +3 dexterity and a poisoning skill. Deals 70 to 90% dexterity damage to the target and applies 1 poison. Lose 5% of their maximum health at the end of their turn. Stackable. That's better for Lucy. She's... Repair damaged armor and shields with your raw materials. We've got a 1. No, let's loot all that. We take it? Oh no, yeah, we can't. Why would it not loot? Let's take some human remains. Why would we not? Continue. What's this? I have no idea what that was, but we picked it up anyway. Archer level 2 without a profession, whatever that means. Inspect. Aptitude points could be used to improve your companion's attributes. Every time the unit ends their turn next to an enemy and is not engaged in combat, you gain +1, whatever that is. No. What is that? That symbol. Every time a unit kills an enemy, you gain +1 move, is it? I'm assuming that's 1 move or like thing you can do. Every time a unit ends their turn next to an ally and is not engaged in combat, you gain 1. We have to learn one. I presume we have to learn one of these first, yeah? Or we have to be level 3. 5 to 9 damage per target. Upgrade my dexterity. Willpower. Why has this got 2 next to it? Used to boost the troops' morale in combat, also increases critical hits 15 points. This unit survives the first time they should die in combat. Willpower 2, critical upgrade. Why has it got 2 next to it? +1 movement. I'm going to upgrade dexterity first. Use a profession. Tinkerer can learn recipes and craft and enhance camping gear at the workshop. Can we change that though? Wages paid to Lucy 15. You still owe them 0 in wages. Oh yeah, it's an ability thing there, like so you get The yellow thing next to it? Yes. We like inspect yes, please. We change this now. He's got +2 dexterity on the stab skill. This is +3 in the poisoning skill. She loses the stab skill, but she gets poisoning, so... What else do we pick up? Iron ore. We used to make weapons and armor. Okay, that's alright. We like dual wield? Must be able to later on though, right? Alright. Inspect. West, east. Found some stables. Where are we? Talk to the pony, talk to the pony, talk to the pony. Inspect. Can't take it because I'd be stealing, right? Okay. Talk to you.
When I think of how many people don't shoe their ponies, it makes me want to pull out the little hair I have left. Tell you what, buy a horse from us, and I'll throw in the horseshoes for free.
So you don't want to buy no human remains? Go on, buy some human remains for me. Don't question where they come from, just buy them. I must admit, like, this game is so far, it seems to be really good. Let's go towards town rather than jail first, I guess. Cloth. Take the cloth, mate. No idea why we need it, but we'll take it anyway. Getting cold. We'll get night even. Progress made in your discovery has earned you a knowledge point. I see something shiny over there we got to inspect. New profession, angler. I don't want anybody to be an angler. This is where we get food from. +1 willpower. What does willpower do? Used to boost the troops' morale in combat, also increases crit rate. Oh yeah, this gives them the thing to survive. So that seems like a good thing to have for somebody in the front. Beast Inn, Apothecary, Market, Town Hall, Forge. Go to the Town Hall, I suppose. Well, you different way of doing things. Exit. Kill him and rob him, maybe?
Are you mercenaries? I'll have you know that we do not take kindly to refugees in these parts. Why, you ask? Because they have overrun our streets and are now taking to the roads. Erdogan is sending our way anything with legs and a mouth that cannot wield a sword. You have your work cut out for you. There is no lack of honest folk in need of help to fend off the refugee menace.
Oh, thanks for that. I guess we'll exit then. Bit quiet. It seems like a bit quiet to me. I'll have to turn my headset up, so I may have to edit that in later footage. Forge? Does that mean we can... New profession, blacksmith. There's 3 empty slots here. Does that mean we can get more companions? What up?
You can use my anvil. I can also repair your armor. Oh, and I'm looking to hire a skilled blacksmith, if you happen to know one.
4 gold to repair. We got plenty of gold. Price is temporarily reduced on scrap. Armor points restored 10. Coal can be used in Iron Forge powerful. Oh, okay, so we need that later on then. We sell you this weapon. We sell you for 16. I'll keep it for now. Let's see what we got. We got blacksmith now. +1 strength. Can learn blueprints and forge items in a village forge. That seems like a good idea for me so far. That one seems like a good idea for Soap. And a tinkerer seems like a good idea for either Jess or Lucy, but judging by the look of it, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's still 7 different jobs to go. Let's check out the Feast Inn. Emissary Igninus. We'll talk to you.
Looking for work?
Yes.
Our role as emissaries is to ensure that all service requests are fulfilled. We regularly update our job offers.
Let's take a peek then, shall we? We get 190 for this. Easy. The gang must be stopped. The guard seems unable to deal with this issue single-handedly. Let's accept that one then. So it is easy. Marked it on our map. This one's hard, but we get quite a bit of cash for that. Help requested. Desperate bandits have been attacking caravans of travelers along the road. This must end now, or merchants will refuse to travel through. Well, that one's easy, so we'll accept that one as well. Rumor has it that there's an unexplored tomb of the ancients in the region. That one's average, and that one's average. A rat infestation is destroying our land at night. We can hear piercing screeches coming from the teeming masses. Are they free to accept, are they? I mean, if it's average, we'll give it a go. Oh, we can only have 3 at a time. At least we got some extra work. Let's speak to Leon. Is that how you pronounce that?
I won quite a few fights in the tavern. You can count on me.
Inspect. So she's a ranger as well, with the blacksmith ability. Seems a bit counterproductive. Increases the skill damage on strength and critical damage. 4 base value, blacksmith novice. 5 base value, +2 for equipment. What's she got on her then? Oh, she's got a rusty shiv and farmer's rags. We can hire her though. And she's already got the blacksmith ability, so we don't have to waste that on anyone for the time being. We could come out after, I'm assuming we can. Recruit for 30 and 60. That's not for a minute then, I didn't realise.
As long as I eat my fill, I'll make a great companion.
Hildy! As long as you eat me... let's inspect her then. She's got the tinkerer ability, but she's a 2-handed beast. She eats 3 daily food. How much do we eat, actually? She eats 3 daily food. 3. So everybody eats 3 daily food. Apart from Keith. Keith eats 7. Alright, what you got? You got... yeah, she's a bit of a brute as well, isn't she? Alright. The Informant, or Loudon.
If you pay well, I'll come with you.
This one's an archer. With the Angler ability. They all these seem very counterproductive. That willpower seems like it should be on the 2-handed and whatever else, but willpower increased by 3 as long as they are next to boar in the camp. They're depressed, so their willpower. He's a bit sad. You're a no-go there, mate, because you're depressed. 5% more experience for her, 'cause she's clever. Increases the risk of not getting along with nearby colleagues during a rest, because she's a snorer. But she earns 20% more. What? Okay. Haddock?
Say, it's not often you see new faces around here. Well, apart from the Edoranian war refugees, that is. Feel free to come back often. There's always folk looking for work around here, especially since all the fighting started across the border.
That's alright, mate. We'll be coming here looking for work, don't worry. What's he got here then? We got a strong alcohol which can be used to unclog latrines. Increase the troops' happiness. +1 food, does that say? Apple pancake. Melting apples. +14 food. Recipe for apple pancakes. Recipe rare. Cooking apprentice required. Reduces the speed at which troops' fatigue stacks by 30%. Recipe for cultured shock. Teaches you how to cook cultured shock. Bonus strength by 20%. Reduces the speed at which the troops fatigue by 35%. Increases happiness and gives you 40 food. That's a legendary one. Well, at least you know we got some good recipes. You must feed your companions before each rest. Make sure you have enough food in stock. If you're on -5, a companion will want to leave your troop. 7, maximum battle points increased by 1. 15, experience gained in combat increased by 15%. Any gain above 15 grants you 5 valor happiness per point. I don't know I was going to steal then. Let's not do that. We don't want to get into a fight already, and let's speak to the informant.
You. Yeah, you. You looking for work?
Yeah, why not?
Give you tips and point you toward the best missions. The kind that pays much better than the measly rewards the mercenary guild has to offer. Of course, you'll then have to meet the client and meddle in other people's affairs. But at the end of the day, it's the number of crowns in your purse that counts, right?
Apparently so. The wife of a man condemned to the gallows is desperately seeking help. Ah, you buy these for valor. Okay. Someone needs help in the abandoned tower. Is that valor? Influence, sorry, not valor. At least that's why he's screaming about the window. A refugee is looking for mercenaries who can fight as well as they can negotiate. Alright. I need to gain more first, so let's exit this. Which ones have we been? Let's go to the apothecary. New profession, alchemist.
My concoctions can heal the most grievous injuries. Be sure to hold on to the vials after using them.
A small vial made of glass used to craft medicines. Powerful salve that heals companions' injuries. Cure for the plague. Fish oil. Sharpening oil. Brent oil. And recipes. So I've got to go in everywhere and then basically get... Talk to you.
Please, can you spare some food?
Requires bread. Reward promise 10. Use bread.
Thank you so much. I will pray for you. Thank you so much.
That just made my food go down by 4. Balls.
For a few crowns, I can polish your armor. Please. I'm so hungry.
Sure.
Here we go. A little spit and polish here and there. Done. So shiny I could go blind just looking at it. Thank you for all the money. It will be well.
Reynard stole 20 and took off. What a bitch.
Come, come. Take a look at my wares.
Now I'm gonna have to buy more food. Well, no, actually, I'm gonna.
Those refugees. I understand there's a war in Edoran, but that doesn't mean they can just help.
I can't believe he robbed me and took off, man. I was just trying to be nice. Well, at least we don't have to worry about it. Let's go do a job. Let's say you learn. I'm going to learn all this like off camera so I get a bit more of a gist. Because I'm certainly interested in playing this a little bit more. We can fight these. Talk to those. Where are we? We're there. Where are we going on the map? Our first job is here. Difficulty easy. So we'll go to that one first since we just got robbed. I had to quickly reload the game because Keith died. Apparently, if they're tired, it's very, very unforgiving. And they like all your team just start walking extremely slowly, and then Keith dies. So I don't want to kill him just yet, but we know we need to rest up soon. So I'm gonna go back and collect all of this stuff I can collect now. Wonder if I'll get money again. Probably not. Now we got cloth this time. What about your mate? Got fur this time. Alright, we'll grab the flowers and this stuff up here. We'll speak to... What is that bar? Check your troops' fatigue to know when you need to set up camp and rest. Use a campfire to cook a nice meal and get some sleep. Progress is made. You've earned a knowledge point. Alright, we'll speak to these guys again. I'll speak to this guy again.
I will never help.
And then we'll speak to this guy again.
To think that we have been. That's why I need mercenaries.
And we'll leave. How do we set up a camp? That's what I need to know. Inventory. Camp. Place a camp for your companions to rest, have a meal, and go about various activities. There we go. So that's how you do it. Keep saying she's got tribute points get improved. Okay, so you do have to spend one, right? No worries. Alchemist seems like a good one for dexterity as well. Why is she level 2 but nobody else? Probably because she killed a dude. You have 5 companions, experience gain, danger from rest plus 10, increase the troops' happiness 5. Okay. Basic knowledge, learn. Learn for what? You can run for short periods of time, perfect to get away from pursuers. The companions are now more sensible and ration their food. Troops eat 3 less food. Wages paid to companions reduced by 10%. Companions become great spoke we could talk to into their journey rank. Recruitment costs of companions reduced by 10%. Carrying capacity by 10. Valor point. Your companions are ready to fight and shine with the glory of the battlefield. Your suspicion meter depletes 10% faster. You can now eat human corpses. You can spend influence to add +1 extra to aptitude when leveling up. Repair materials and village blacksmiths restore 5 additional armor points. On the relationship screen, 2 enemies can use the insult action to gain the sociopath trait for 300 influence. 2 best friends can use buy a drink action to cancel 1 negative trait each other for 300. My troops eating less would be nice. And wages paid would be nice. But I don't know how... I'm going to save them for a minute because I don't know how much of a pain in the ass it's going to be. Prepare that, because we're about to go into a fight. Monolith. This stone has no particular meaning for ordinary mortals, but to scholars might learn something unexpected from it. Generates a little professional experience during each rest. A little knowledge during each rest. Has a chance to find fragments of small items during rest. Find Tinker produces +2 during the rest. Oh, that's how you move the screen, okay. How do we leave? Alright, let's go to the Sinister Cave then. I'm assuming wages have been paid and whatever else. Lucinda, Igneith, Bertha.
To think that 4 years ago, Bertram and I spent our days driving oxen. Seems like a life.
It's going to be a tough fight, isn't it?
Strong-arm the farmers, but we have no other choice. The citizens of Tiltron refuse to hire us or share their...
Ah! Mercenaries! Did Fergus send you to help us? Roland hired you to kill me! I beg of you, don't do this! We do not enjoy bullying the farmers, you know. We have no choice if we want to survive. Rovand is the one who must die. I will match his offer. In fact, I can pay you more. And you would be doing a good deed. Once he is gone, the farmers of Tiltron will have no one to protect them. We won't have to force them to share their resources with us. Kill the captain. It's the only solution.
So, you want to rob in it now? Level 1 hoodlum and a poacher. Fight! Leader's aggression? What does that mean? I don't really know the best way to start this, so if we start with you... Actually, no, if we bring you over there, my plan is if we use this guy here to move up this guy here, and wail on him, that means those two should be sort of interacting, right? From what? Oh, he poisoned me. Bitch poisoned me. Now we could be able to bring this guy up to the back of this one, right? And smash him straight over the back of the head. Don't move away though, I'm going to move this way. Now you, actually I'll use Jess. Bertram's going next, so if we move there... Can we not... Are we just about... No. Slicing me up, mate. Wait a minute. What's this red circle? Ah, she shot her own teammate. And then she got crushed by... Oh no. Is that what that is it? Rock slide, falling rocks. Yeah, so she just got taken out by her own rocks. Deals 4 fire damage. Applies burning to all units who go through it. Loses 15 of their maximum health. The fire spreads to adjacent units at the end of their turn. Removed if a skill is used. Alright, okay. It's interesting. New round has begun. So if I use you, right, to wail on this guy, can I use you to wail on this guy? You can use any unit that doesn't take a part in this round yet. Over there. Smash this guy over the face. Use out for the count. Then we'll move him there. Wait. And it's your go, so you should be able to poke him, right? Actually, let's use you. Double whammy this. Let's use you. Stab him up. That's just my go now, but I can't do anything because I don't have... Pulling rocks. New round is starting. I've got 1 HP. So I'm gonna have to kill this guy pretty quickly. Move you there, so hopefully you don't shoot your own teammate in the face. There we go. Lucy unlocked the trait Glorious. Temporarily valor points. Some actions grant temporary valor points that must be used before the battle ends or they will be lost. Choose 1 medicine because I don't want to lose anybody, and let's repair since everybody's... We got 3 human remains, 2 cloth, we got a ringleader's queef, assassins, I don't even think fancy words, increases 25% poisoned units, loses 5% of maximum, yeah, right. So 1 willpower, 1 critical hit, 4 armor, assassins, whatever skill, and we got a new bow. So let's loot all that. Oh yes, we'll even take the corpses too. Thank you. Soap is leveled up. Okay, so Cat T, whatever his name is. Golden key. Thank you very much. Keith. Where were you, Keith?
So, Bertram is dead. My men and the good citizens of Tiltron will be glad to hear it. I must commend you for your courage and your devotion to our cause. Here is the reward the Lady Mayoress promised me. You deserve it. Goodbye.
Cheers, bro. We got Fate of Tiltran. The villagers no longer have to fear you. Cheers. Does that mean now, if we go back to their camp, right? Yeah, there's a key there that picked up the key. We got more cloth, more thing, and we got a throwing axe. Got some wood. You can rest at a campfire if you need, feed your troops. Resting refills your fatigue meter, valor points, and speeds up time. Okay. Ah. You move. Use. Feed your troops by allocating necessary amounts of food. 19. Wages to pay, no wages. Danger level average, rest. Refugee leader has caught wind of your actions. He wishes to meet you in Haven. Troop is well rested. You have gained 2 points. Your troop's happiness increased by 4. Plus 4 companion designer. Your troop's happiness is 9. Your companion's bleed. You have gained the following maximum valor points increased by 1. Keith. Gain 1 attribute point. Constitution, willpower, movement. Determines how much is increased your carrying capacity. So that one increases our damage more. Why has it got 2 next to it? Is that because that's our main one? We got up our strength. Oh, it puts 2 on there instead. Okay. Protector, Constitution plus 2, heavy armor, encouragement. All units and all allies in the area gain protection for 2 rounds. Destabilizing strike, deals 6 to 7 damage to the target and applies destabilization. Medium and medium. Deals 6 damage to all the units in the area. Usable after 2 attacks. That was probably the best one, right? Protection. That's my whole point. I want him to be protected. Done, dusted. Oh yeah, what we do? Got a throwing axe. 1 to 3 damage to the target, ignores guard. Applies bleeding. He's already got a ranged attack. We need somebody else. You. Where do we put this? Offhand. Oh, I see. So they can't have it because... Ah, alright, then no worries. 1 willpower, 6 armor. You can't use it. Ah, there you go. Pressing the wrong button. No problem. Is it the same for that one then? Was I not like pressing... Yeah, she can't. He obviously can't because he's too... Yeah. Alright, well, we'll figure it out at some point. Which one's you're the bow user? Which is your current one? 3 dexterity and a shoot skill. 3 dexterity, vicious shot skill. but we lose the shoot skill. Five to 9 damage to the target. 5 to 9 damage to the target and knocks them back 2 meters. Fair enough. Well, we're learning. We gained some extra money. We need some food, though. That's our biggest issue, I think. Let's leave that. We got 307 doll hair now. We can go back to continuing with this mission. Wherever we get to it. Looks like we gotta go this way, actually. We went the wrong way. Because we can't circle around. Oh, wow. There's some shinies down here I want first. Gotta be able to loop around, right? Oh, didn't realize you could walk through the woods. Inspect the cargo. Some more wood over there. Wild boar, eh? Can walk through the woods. Interesting. Have a quick look over here. Oh, this is the jail. Alright, okay. Let's go back and have a quick peek at the refugee camp. We'll do that mission and then I'll end it there. Definitely need somebody with the fishing skill because it'll help improve our... He looks like he could be a companion. What are you doing? Get off the rock. That's it. Now walk that way. These guys want to fight. Desperate refugees. Bandits have been attacking caravans and travelers along the road. Oh, these are the people we got to kill. Level 1 hoodlum and poacher. We could slap them around for 5 minutes, no problem. Who's that? That's Jess. That's a hoodlum. That's a Lizil or whatever, and that's the poacher. So archer, dagger, and dagger. Let's put you there, you there, and you there then. Then we'll use you. Move up to this guy. Beat this guy over the head. Yeah, those two are it. Heals a dying ally and gain... Move stuff, yeah. Oh, we can collect that. And we'll use you to... Oh, we got to end Soap's turn now, whereas... You should be able to use you now to come up behind and He's poisoned me. No. I'll use you to run up to this guy and beat him over the head. Poking me. He's poisoned me as well. The bear trap there. Walking close to this trap could trigger and deal heavy damage. Now I can't get a decent shot off. You could start by beating this guy over the head. Lovely. You can start by stabbing this guy to death. Lovely. Your opponents are demoralized and free. Do you want to let them go and win the battle? No. No. We will fight to the end. Come on then, what are you gonna do? Can't hit me with a bow from that close, can you? Oh, hang on, I gotta end my turn. Oh, he's gonna stab me. He's gonna punch me up. Have him again. Yeah, right in the gut. 3 more dead bodies. That's gonna put us way overweight though, so we'll leave them actually. 3 dexterity and a poisoning skill. It's a damaged dagger. We'll take that. Take the flowers, and of course we'll take the money, and we'll quickly repair it.
Please, have mercy, good sirs. Have mercy on us. We didn't attack you to hurt you, believe me. We only wanted to scare you, so that you would hand over your crowns.
Oh, you failed epically, love.
Please, don't hurt me. It was wrong and we knew it. But Gothenburg requires so much gold to cross the border that we had no other choice. We have no other choice but to rob travellers.
Raider bow. Give him 200 gold, and the reward promises a raider's bow. Or we can execute them and give them 5 cloth. How good's a raider's bow? No mercy. Goodbye. You have just completely been a mission. Heart request. Desperate refugees. Report to MSA. Sorry, love. Oh, it's a stormy day. That ends that mission then. Execute them. Have a quick look at the sign. Something's up there. Have a word with these. I want to sell them my dead bodies.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
No, but I can interest you in some throwing knives and a bow that I can't use. A rusty shiv that I can't use. That requires strength, so that'd be for me. Alright, mate? You alright with the dead bodies that I sold you? You're not going to question it? You don't really have anything good, do you? Here's a bet. Oh, wish I took the other dead bodies now. I could, Oh, look, we've got to set up camp again. Let's collect these flowers then, and then we'll set up camp. You only just literally have a nap. We've discovered... Oh, we got another knowledge point. Keith was going to die, so I had to... Yay, we gained some more. Yeah, Keith was going to die, so I had to rest, even though I'm literally right there, but we desperately need food at this point now. Critical hit by 2%. Dexterity gives us 8 to 10 damage to the target and applies 1 poison. Constitution, 1/2. Gonna give her another point to dexterity. Cutthroat, light armor. 4 to 5 that forms 2 additional attacks. No ambush. Strategist. Smokes reinforces enemies engaged in the area to disengage. They incur an attack of opportunity from the opponent. Adds +4 poisons to all units in the area. Poison vial. I'm gonna go with poison vial. Just fire them extra half end of the turn, stackable. So ambush means you from an attack from behind. So if I attack an enemy from behind, I get 2 extra attacks. I think I'm going to go with poisoner. And you, willpower and constitution and movement. Oh, I've got to pick one of these. Relentless charge, disengage and charges in a straight line, deal 5 damage to all units in the path and applies slowdown for 1 round. Deals 5 damage to all units near, applies 2 poisons to bleeding units. 6 to 7 damage to a target and applies weakening for 3 days. That seems like a good idea. One strength, 2 constitution. Weakening blow or relentless charge? I'm unsure actually. gonna go with that actually. And then we'll give him a point in willpower and critical hit, or constitution and health. Oh, we forgot to put Jess's thing on, didn't we? Not letting me pick anything though, that's the problem. Oh yeah, because we got to do this, let's see. Every time the unit ends their turn, next turn enemy. Every time the unit kill an enemy, they get a gain. Then it ends their turn next to an ally that is not engaged in combat against it. Has to be killed, doesn't it? Lovely. So this seems like a good place to end it. I must admit, as a first time for this randomizer thing, it's actually a good game. It's got me sucked in. It's something different and unusual. I don't think I've ever even heard of this game, so it's a good place to land. And I'm actually quite enjoying it, so I might continue it for a little bit, see how it goes. I'm going to try and learn everything off camera, so off stream, so I know a bit more next time we come back to it. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the game as much as I did, and it might intrigue some of you to play it. Thank you all for watching, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one.